can't remember the term. Somebody was saying it in the chat. It's they're basically blocking all the streets downtown, making themselves known with honking. I love to see this.
It's not about being anti-government. We are the government. The American people are the government. That's how our system is set up. Of the people, by the people, for the people. If you don't know that, it's time to go back to school. Actually, forget school. They don't teach it there anymore. Do some study. Crack a book yourself. Trump is not the government. The people are the government. Trump is an elected official, just like Gretchen Whitmer is. This governor of this state is an elected official.
The people are angry. The people are waking up.
Yeah, well, Trump, I don't agree with Trump on that either.
And I appreciate, oh, that's what I was going to say. I appreciate the link Dry Fire Faith shared. Apparently somebody in Texas got arrested for not wearing a mask and failure to ID because of a face mask. What? I'm going to have to watch that video, Dry Fire Faith. I'll probably do a whole video on it. Sounds right up my, what I like to cover. Here comes a guy with the American flag. I love to see this. It's up to us to define what our countries are, people. As much as the few assholes that control the show want to unilaterally dictate to us how to live, remember, we have the power in the numbers. This is how we do it, folks. What are the cops going to do? Everyone's in their cars on the streets. I mean, we'll see if the cops come out. Remember, yesterday in North Carolina, the cops came out and arrested a nice lady who was just exercising her right to protest. And you know what should make us the most angry about what happened there? Let me show you. Raleigh police came out with this tweet. Protesting is a non-essential activity. Well, F you, Raleigh police. And shout out to the people in Raleigh. I actually was born near Raleigh. Shout out to the people in Ohio. Shout out to the people that were watching right here honking their horns in Michigan, who were saying enough is enough. It's time to get back to work. It's time to look into who shut down our society, because that's a crime. That's a huge effing crime, and we shouldn't tolerate it. We've all been victimized by these criminals, and the sooner we stop sitting around waiting for them to open it up, and the sooner we fight back, the better.
It was actually officially the governors of the states that locked it down. I don't agree with Trump going along with it.
Oh, hey, let's have an open panel, too.
In case you're just joining us, in case you weren't here earlier, I'm about a block or two away from the Capitol building here in Lansing, Michigan. And what you're looking at right here is a typical road in this town at the moment. We got traffic, complete traffic jam. This is a protest that's been planned to protest Governor Gretchen Whitmer's executive orders, especially the latest one, which bans everything from paint to garden seeds from being sold, dictates to the stores how many people can be at inside the store at a time.
Yeah, good for these people. And shout out to the chat. I'm wrenching everybody up.
They want to go back to work.
I'm in a good mood.
Start earning some money again.
This makes me happy.
Many people
Let's
are
open up this bitch.
Now.
Let's open up this society.
In many respects, the unemployment website and call center has been so jammed, a lot of people still can't get through to file unemployment. So you actually have people going hungry now in the state, begging on Facebook for food because, and these are working people. These are people that ordinarily would hold a job, but they've been told they can't work.
Okay, now we have our second angle back.
You're welcome.
Oh, an open panel.
I don't know if that comment was directed at me that said I need to be cognizant of what he says. If you're talking about Trump, I'm very cognizant of what he says. He's been kind of a mixed bag as far as I'm concerned. Okay. It's complicated. Because I try to be objective. I look at what people do. I don't get lost in personalities. I think way too many people worship a personality and don't follow along, don't really pay attention to what they're actually doing or not doing.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. If anybody wants to talk, if you guys are bored out there, here's a link. Just click on that link and you'll be teleported onto the panel. And we can talk about what you're seeing in your area, what you think about these protests, and other topics, like the Raleigh protest, the Ohio protest, now this is the Michigan protest. People are really saying we're fed up with the shutdown.